pleasure of chatting with Yasmin Grigaliunas, who is the CEO and co-founder of the world's biggest garage sale based here in Brisbane. Our connection with Yasmin is that she spoke at the National Clean Tech Conference and Exhibition in 2019, and she was so amazing that we've actually asked her to, invited her back to speak in 2021. Yasmin, I think the first place we met was at the Circular Economy Futures meetups that you run in Brisbane, which I know have been getting bigger and bigger and going from strength to strength because you're doing some amazing work in that space. I think also I see on your profile that you describe yourself as an impact entrepreneur, and I think this really describes you well from my perspective and my conversations with you, because it really describes your passion for inclusive sustainable development and that collaborative nature that you just sort of conduct everything that you do. I've also noticed as well that you've been talking about this notion of we've got an opportunity now to build back better, you know, with the current pandemic situation that we're in. So yeah, how do you see that playing out, and what would you like to see coming of this situation that we're in?
Yeah, look, thank you. That's a lovely introduction. For us, I mean, we talk a lot about action leadership rather than thought leadership, and there's a lot of thinking that can go on, but really when you take action, that's when real results emerge. So for us, even when the pandemic first started to impact our business, we were already proactively working on how do we ensure we retain our people. That was number one priority through this, prior to any stimulus being known. And second to that, how do we ensure we come back bigger and better? And for us, we almost felt like that, with no disrespect to the situation globally, Mother Nature might have just been telling us all to slow down, get into our rooms. We've been misbehaving a little bit. I'm locking you away until you've learnt your lesson. So we took that really proactive approach to, okay, while we're here, what can we do better? How can we emerge collaboratively and collectively to help those who were prior to COVID not convinced of the importance of sustainability and real execution in that space. So we feel like it's organisations like ours that need to stand up and ensure that we continue to speak up during these challenging times so that we can help others go on the same journey and to build back better together.
And are you finding that people's attitudes have actually changed as a result of what's happening with COVID, and they're really now willing to take those steps to make that change?
I think the attitudes have definitely changed. I think that we've seen and felt and experienced conversations, communications, and a lot of Zoom calls with organisations and people who are leaders asking us questions of how, like, what do we do? We know that there's challenges, and really I think social entrepreneurs, impact entrepreneurs, and those that have purpose at the core are really now seen as potentially maybe just a little bit less crazy and perhaps a little bit more viable as structured strategies for moving forward. And I think that what I imagine is utopia beyond this is this very much collaborative, what we call co-opetition. There's no point going out there and fighting each other in the ring. How about we all just come together, work together, collaborate together, and understand how we can each bring our strengths to the table so that everybody can understand the responsibilities moving forward, which is not just all about trying to grow an empire, but actually how to sustain an economy. Co-opetition,
I like that. We might need to put that into the lexicon, that's for sure. So just I guess one last question, what do you think the next 12 months is looking like for World's Biggest Garage Sale?
Well, it's the timing was interesting because as the country was shutting down major events of 500 people or more, as of the Monday, the Saturday prior, we had an event already planned, and it was really a shopping day. It was an open day. We ended up having 1,500 people come through the warehouse, and really it was a testing of a model around resource recovery, which is very much about activating dormant goods, but doing so in line strategically with our retail partners who didn't really have a space or place for these returned, scratched and dent, not quite perfect, imperfect products. We took these in and did some studies and measures and understandings of what were these products like and how could we bring value to them. And so now we're in a permanent space here in Brisbane, and we're really uplifting, and again, action leadership elevating a circular economy precinct. It's the first in Australia. We did it as a little pilot project in the Winter Garden project just prior to Christmas. And that 3 months really gave us an understanding of what customers want when it comes to circular economy shopping experiences. And then I was fortunate to be funded by the Brisbane City Council as a global entrepreneur with a $5,000 grant to go to Sweden. And I had to push it all the way back through to the end of the year. And the timing ended up being perfect because it was post our project. And I went out there with a bigger lens of view and came back and thought, okay, we need a space. We've got to get a space in place and really build from the ground up a circular economy precinct that takes products in, remakes products, creates jobs from that remanufacturing, and delivers products back to what we call the re-commerce economy, which is your resale retail. And so elevating it above your current secondhand shopping experiences from an omni-channel strategy. So that's really what we're all about.
Fantastic. So I look forward to, hopefully you might be able to talk about that at Clean Tech Conference next week, because you'll have some results from it and some outcomes. So that'll be really exciting.
Yeah, it will be very exciting. Thank you.
Great. Well, thanks so much for your time, Yasmin. I know you're really busy in your new warehouse space there, getting that all set up. So thanks for your time, and look forward to reconnecting later in the year.
Thanks so much. Me too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.